Hi there, this is Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. We talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's video update. So what I do on a daily basis is update my portfolio, one of my portfolios, the figures of the day, and then talk about some stuff. So make sure you stay to the end of this video. Thanks very much for joining me, for those of you who have been watching this series so far. And before I continue, it's important for me to do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial planner or accountant. So do your own due diligence, do your own research. And this is all my opinion, by the way. So, and regarding investing, investing can be risky. So do not invest in anything that, number one, you don't understand. Also, don't invest in anything more money than you can afford to lose. So be very careful of that. So with that, I'm going to just need to put my phone on silent. Share my screen and go to the page of the update. So let's update. This is a spreadsheet I've been updating since February 2021. Although the portfolio was started back in 2020, but I decided to start documenting it and recording the documentation in February 2021. So it has three columns. First column is the altcoin column, second one is the Bitcoin, third one is the totals. And the green and red is when the market has moved forward and backwards in the previous day. So as you can see, we've had some times where it's moved forward many days in a row. And then it's gone backwards and forward and backwards 3 days, and forward 1 day and backward 1 day, and so on and so forth. And another trend of going forward. So this is good for analysis. And case study, for me anyway, good case study. And after a while, you start to see a particular pattern, and combined with other methods of analysis, you have to develop a pretty good picture. So anyway, we've got forwards and backwards, Sometimes we've got middle of this, we've got 4 or 5 days, 5 days, maybe six days of it going backwards. And, we've got 6 days of it going forward. So it's been a battle, the bulls and the bears battling. But yesterday everything went up a little bit yesterday. So it was a green day. And so here we are on today's figures. So today is the 10th of September, 2021. And I get the figures from this page here, which comes in from a live feed into an asset group, and the final figures are put on this page. This particular portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and an assortment of specially selected, specially researched alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. So, and this is the totals at the top. And this obviously is in US dollars. One on the right-hand side is in British pounds. As you can see, the split is 77-23 at the moment. So obviously you can see the majority of the money is put into the altcoins. I'll allude more into that a bit later. So the figure I want right now is this. It's updated usually every 10 minutes. So the figure I want is this: 157,000 and 29 should be easy. Good. So let's put the time in there. So 157 and 29.29. Yep, that's correct. So that is down on yesterday. That's what I'm going to the red. 5,597 down on yesterday. So we just color that red. And next figure is top figure here, 202,545.62. 202,545.62. Let's see. We got that correct. 202,545. Great. Minus 7,000. So 7,000 is down 7,120, which is color that red. And Bitcoin obviously is down as well. Down 1,523. So color that red. So all over it's been red, which is all fine by me, whichever way it goes. So that's that done. So looking at the market, actually, looking at the market, let's just have a look at the fear and greed index. Share that screen here. So the fear and greed index shows that still neutral, a little bit neutral in terms of fear and greed. I think this one shows a little, or is it, yeah, closer to fear, I would say. Fear, different gauges, but they both point to the same kind of thing. So last week, this time, there was a lot of greed in the market. That's when there's a lot of people think we're being overbought. And because of what happened on Tuesday, it created a bit of fear, 50-50 kind of, a little bit under 50-50 of fear. So a lot of people got out of the market, but there's still people hanging on and believing it's going to go up. And we shall see over the next few weeks what this gauge will look like. My guess is it will go down more into the red, into more fear. More fear is coming. Although it could go to the green, but it's most likely, I would say, that more than 80%, in my opinion, only my opinion, that it will go more to the left before it goes to the right. So watch out. You know, it's very, very important. Bitcoin is around 45,000, around 45,800. Ethereum is $3,319. And on the charts, you know, things have been, like I said, pulled back into the Gaussian channel where they tried to escape before. You know, and I put this line here quite a long time ago, saying they barely get past this line. And it attempted to, yes, had a wick above it, but the body did, you know, attempted to get past this line, and bam, pulled down into the quicksand. And you know, I believe it will visit the bottom of this channel and beyond in the very near future. But you know, it's still going to try and get out. We shall see. We have to wait for this candle to close. This candle here, let's make this bigger. This candle here has got 2 days and 10 hours to close. You can see on the left hand side, 2 days and 10 hours before this particular 5-day candle closes. And we had two candles outside of the channel, but although they had their wicks still in it, two candles closed outside. This candle tried to close outside, but it was dragged back in, and we shall see where this one should end up. It's mostly going to be in anyway, but it's 2 days and 10 hours before it closes. And then you watch the others, the next one form, and see where that next one is going to form. What is going to form above this line or within the tunnel? Like we said, it's just the facts in the charts that shows that you know, the last 10 years, whenever it's gone into the tunnel, it has tried to come out, but been dragged back in. You know, been dragged back in before it was allowed to come out. And it's done this over the last 10 years, gone in, you know, try to come out, but dragged back in before it's allowed to come out, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. It's over for the past 10 years, 4 times this has happened. So this is the 5th time. And you know, that is when it comes into it from an uptrend. After going into an uptrend, it comes into the tunnel. Usually, what has happened in the past, it, you know, coming from an uptrend, it stayed in for a year. From an uptrend, it goes into it from an up, you know, after going into an uptrend, it stays in for a year. This is a year out of time, September 2019 to September 2020. Okay, it's a year. This is also a year as well. Before that, March 2018 to what we got here, May 2019. So, you know, it's been a year and in this tunnel. So how now it's fallen in again from an uptrend. It fell into it. Some people believe it's going to come out completely. The facts in the charts over the last decade show differently. And so it's not my opinion, it's just the facts in the charts. So, and that's all good. You just have to position yourself and prepare yourself for it. I was listening to a podcast yesterday of an entrepreneur that was kind of new to cryptocurrency investing. And, he took some very simple advice and he kept to it. And all he did is he invested, because he wasn't very used to Bitcoin's so-called volatility. And what he did is he invested. And he put a certain amount away every month regularly. And quite a lot amount. And when Bitcoin went down, to him to panic like everybody else, he decided to put more in, continue putting in. Didn't affect his plan. So then when he went down, he was putting some in when it was going down. When it's going up again, he can see, wow. So this is probably around here. It went down and then it went up again. That means the money he put in when it was going down, kept on putting it in, week after week after week. When it was going up, it was now taking his new money up with it, as well as the old money that was there before. And he kind of got, a penny dropped on him. So it dropped again and he just carried on putting money in there. And now it went up again, it carried his new money up. So now when this massive drop happened here, it's what he's doing. He's putting money in, so that he gets carried up, his money gets carried up. And so you just need to know how that's the most sensible, most reliable way to invest in Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging. And I've done a video about what the numbers, maybe I'll do that in the next few days. Again, the numbers that happen if you just put in a certain amount every month over time, regardless of what Bitcoin has done. You take the last 4 years, you just put in a certain amount, modest amount. Maybe we'll do it, in another video, with a modest amount and with a substantial amount, maybe like $100 a month, and then maybe with $5,000 a month. There are some people can afford $5,000 a month, and that's only $60,000 a year. You put that away, you do that before, and see what happens. But so look out for that video. But that's the other way. And there are other ways of investing as well. You've got to understand the charts, understand that you can actually invest at strategic times in different ways. But that's beyond the scope of these videos. However, we can talk about that for those who want to become advanced students. But whether it's going up or down, it makes no difference to me. What I do want to talk about is a very important thing. Go onto our website. Start your journey with us. IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well. Remember, you are battling against fiat currency. Fiat currency is an enemy to the value of your money. And if you're going to do business and continue to work in fiat currency and only rely on fiat currency, you will be fighting a losing battle. And you'll be working exponentially harder for less returns. That's what we mean. You'll continue work. So, the value of your money is going down. So you need to understand, you need to counteract this, but by working smart with your money. Doesn't matter what business you're in. You can be in the best business in the world. If the value of your money is going down, you want to stop that so that you have more purchasing power. The whole purpose of us generating income, generating revenue, is so that we have purchasing power for the future. And so what the state of your purchasing power, two people can be in the exact same business and they can make $1 million or pounds this year, let's just say. Okay? But one can be smart about it and turn that million into 5 million, whereas the other has just $1 million. Yet they're doing the same amount of business, got the same amount of orders, same amount of customers. Why? Because the other one understands the game of money and how to play it well. Okay? How to understand the game of money and play it well. You need to know how to do that. The first step is coming down to this little form, get your millionaire mindset. I talked a lot about mindset and I'll continue to do so. and investment strategy right here. Get that. If you have no financial discipline, you have no money. So get that going for you. It's a brilliant free course. I've made it free for now. So put your name and email address in, click get free access, and then I will send it to you immediately. Start working on it. I use free resources and use a special video to show how I use these free resources. And so apply it just exactly how I teach it, and you will start to see changes. There's no question about that. And then once you've started your path and find out more about our altcoin strategy, again, the reason why I put more than 70% of money into the altcoins. Okay, so but the first step is to get to this site here, IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well. And the I am wealthy and rich means you are worth it rich. Okay, it's not a showing off word. It's about positively affirming your place in this universe. Okay, so you say that to yourself. I am wealthy and rich. Okay, you don't say you are worthy and rich. You say I am worthy and rich because you're talking about you. This is about you. Okay, so with that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I always put lovely images of videos behind because I'm talking about trying to inspire you about the lifestyle that is available for each and every one of you that are watching this. So don't get distracted. Understand it's for inspiration purposes. However, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I've said that already. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate you watching these videos. And I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. Bye.